Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Drake's dangerous legal move. He exposes UMG and Kendrick Lamar. Will Drake suffer like MJ and Prince?
wow,
We
that's a good title.
we reacted to this issue yesterday, guys. Check that video because we kind of went in depth a little how we feel. I feel like I'm more interested to hear what she says. So
Yes.
check that video out. If I don't forget, I'll put it somewhere here in the description. But anyway, let's get into it.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive Channel. Drake has taken a bold move, y'all. He is currently coming against Universal Music Group for promoting Kendrick Lamar's song Not Like Us. And he's claiming that they use fraudulent tactics to boost the song's popularity. Now, we all know Kendrick's song Not Like Us was the hip-hop song of the summer. It was an infamous diss song directed at Drake, and it accused him of all types of things, including him allegedly messing with minors. Now, a lot of us cackled and kikied over this song, but Drake is not amused because this song really hurt his reputation, and not only that, it hurt his pockets. And Drake is blaming Universal. Go figure. Now, for those who don't know, Drake is signed to Republic Records, which is a label under the Universal Music Group. And Drake has been generating a lot of money for Republic and Universal. In fact, in the past decade, he generated like $500 million, which is a huge amount of money, considering that music doesn't really sell all that much in this era today. So he has been making his label money. And his music is worth so much that he's able to use that as leverage to get better deals and even bigger deals outside of the label. We found out that he also owns his catalog too. Like, he owns the copyright to his catalog. So that's pretty huge. Drake has acquired a little too much power for the industry. I will say that. And in 2022, he did do another huge deal.
I mean, I don't think he has too much power in the industry. He's like one of the most successful artists of this generation. Like, since 2010, I would say he's one of him, Taylor Swift, and probably The Weeknd. I would say like the three most successful artists since like 2010. Who else like that? Yeah, like 2000s too though. Because Beyonce too, but Beyonce's also dropped a lot of music in 2000s, and even I believe as Destiny Child's in the 90s too. So I'm talking like the ones that like kind of peaked in the teens, you know. So those, to me, those three are like the most, you know. But Rihanna is also very successful.
With Universal Music Group and Lucien Grange, who is the CEO. And it was rumored that this was like a $400 million deal. And I also heard some other rumors that he was trying to do another deal, a bigger deal than that one. But the label wasn't trying to pay him that much money. So what did they do? They allowed Kendrick Lamar to come at Drake's neck, which in turn slowed down his momentum and also slowed down his cash flow. And since that happened, Drake has been very upset, not only with Kendrick, who also happens to be signed to Universal. Kendrick is actually signed to TDE and Interscope, and those labels are under Universal too. But Drake is upset that Universal seems to be siding with Kendrick. And he's like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me I made y'all all this money and we have a deal on the line, and you're actually promoting a song that's causing my demise and hurting my pockets and devaluing me so that you won't.
I wonder how this is going to work out, if he's going to still be with UMG. Can they let him go?
As I said yesterday, I feel like if there's truth to what they're saying, what he's accusing them of,
they're gonna give him more money.
They're gonna settle, and he's gonna be released. Yeah, but I think he wants to be released though. But I think they're gonna settle because they can't. If there is truth to what he's saying, they cannot afford to let it go out public. They just can't afford it.
And to pay me what I'm worth? Oh heck no! I know Drake has to be fuming. I know it because the CEO of Universal, Lucien Grange, really played this man. I mean, Drake thought that he was a boss, but he learned quickly that if he gets too much power and starts flexing that power, he will be put in his place. And Lucien looks at people like Drake and Kendrick as puppets. They're not bosses to him, they're workers. I don't trust Lucien, especially since he was called out in Rodney Jones' lawsuit for allegedly funding Diddy's criminal enterprise, but that's a whole nother topic for another video. But and Drake had to learn that the hard way, and he's
then make that video.
Make that. I want to know.
Make that video. What?
What?
Huh? But very interesting perspective to watch this, because yesterday when we did, the person was, it seemed like the person,
one-sided.
Yeah, didn't like Drake. She doesn't really seem biased, at least so far.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that she's...
We just need her to drop immediately.
right, yeah, but she doesn't seem biased. She's just presenting facts.
And having a back and forth with Universal. I mean, there's an old tweet from 2011 where he said, Universal needs to stop taking my effing songs down. I'm doing this for the people, not your label. So Drake has had to fight to gain some power throughout his career. He's had to fight for it. But Drake got to a point where he was too big, and it was almost as if he was as big as the big fish. And who could blame him? I mean, he was making the label so much money. His catalog is worth so much money. But I think once he started to flex his power, he started to make people uncomfortable. Not only did he make his peers and some of his ops uncomfortable, but he made some gatekeepers uncomfortable, and also he made Lucian Grange uncomfortable. Drake just had too much leverage, too much power.
I feel like Drake is going to become a gatekeeper.
Well, I think...
Is that the next step?
Everything she's saying is her opinion, though. I don't think she's saying that this as a fact. Because I don't think...
Because we're speculating how everyone feels.
Yeah, I think she's just speculating. Yeah, I don't think this is a fact. At least we can...
I just say maybe he's going to open his own label.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. But I don't know if he has enough money for that, though. Because you need... It's a big boy. Like, Drake has money, yeah, but this is like the next level money, you know, to start your own labels and shit.
Wow. Oof.
It was getting uncomfortable for some powerful people. Like Drake said in his 30 for 30 freestyle, when the higher ups have all come together as a collective with conspiracies to end my run and send me a message. So Drake knew what was up. He knew it. And Universal allowed Kendrick to come at Drake's neck. Instead of putting a stop to it and protecting their biggest artist, they decided that they want to support Kendrick's efforts in bringing Drake down. I think this was a power play, and this might have been Lucian's way of reminding Drake that you're not a boss, you're a worker. We can make you and we can break you. Remember that. And so now Drake is upset about it, and he's filing a petition not only against Universal, but also Spotify and iHeartRadio, because he feels like...
Oh, and iHeartRadio was included too. We didn't know that yesterday. That's interesting.
Those entities were working together to use fraudulent tactics to promote Not Like Us to hurt and...
I get it.
I think Drake is entitled to... Oh! Okay, we're gonna get this.
What's this?
HBO.
Ooh.
For $2.99.
They say it was free. Huh?
No, HBO Max. We're gonna get this. Okay, cool.
Humiliate him. Now, some people might think, man, this is a Karen move. Why is Drake taking legal action over a diss song? Like, take your L in peace. I will be honest and admit that the optics don't look good for him.
Yeah, that's kind of how we summarized the two yesterday. I don't think he's mad about the L. I think this goes deeper than that. You know, it doesn't look good, as she said, because of the L, but I don't think it's about Kendrick at all.
Even though I understand where Drake is coming from, it doesn't look good for him to take legal action, because who does that in a rap battle? Nobody. And it does seem like he's operating out of an emotional place as well, because he didn't get his way. And so now it looks like he's pointing fingers and saying, they cheated. And how does that look to the public? It kind of looks like he's just being a sore loser, right? He now wants to come at the same system he benefited from for so many years throughout his career, and people are just not here for it. But it's deeper.
That is a little hypocritical, though. Because
you said that yesterday.
I didn't say it was hypocritical. I didn't use this particular language. I do now. That I do feel it's a little bit hypocritical if they use. Because I did say that, right? That, you know, he probably used the same thing to grow him up. Now they're using to grow Kendrick. If, you know, but I don't know, that's kind of hypocritical for him to come at.
That's human nature, self-preservation.
Right, I guess.
Me first.
Within that, there was some foul play, and I don't even think Kendrick knew that he was being used as a pawn in this situation. All he cared about was winning the rap battle and winning over the culture.
Yeah, but I don't think this is about Kendrick at all. Kendrick has nothing to do with it.
But that's kind of ironic if he was used by the colonizer that he's accusing of Drake. But Drake is just a puppet.
Well, I guess maybe Kendrick should come out with another diss song dissing UMG now.
I don't think he knew that a whole machine was going to be behind him to take Drake down. I don't think he knew it. Now, in Drake's petition, I learned something. You know, Universal charges Spotify to platform their artists' music, and they get paid like a couple of $1 billion a year for this. Now, what's interesting is they did something they haven't done before. They actually charged Spotify less money to platform.
Okay, so this is a real problem because she's stating it as a fact. Drake is alleging it, but it's not a fact. It has not yet been proven.
Did she say that Drake said that?
She said she learned that this is happening
from Drake.
Yes, but we don't know it's happening. This is just
I don't know.
Innocent until proven guilty. That's an accusation. He has to prove it.
Kendrick Lamar's song "Not Like Us." They charged them 30% less than they usually do. And since Spotify got the discount, they were able to put Kendrick's song on all the playlists and made sure it was promoted and pushed and oversaturated everywhere, so it would be impossible for anyone to escape it. This was a tactic to make the song more popular.
Yeah, she's pushing it as a fact. That part I don't like, because it's not. We don't know that it's a fact. This is an accusation, alleged.
Unless there's new developments, I don't know. Usually she don't do that.
Because we saw like the actual writing, so that's the allegation is, and if it comes true, then it is true. But there has to be proof. But right now we don't have any proof.
But they did it at the expense of other artists who could have used the playlisting and the promotion. Also, Drake alleged that Universal and Interscope were paying Spotify to inflate Kendrick's streams for "Not Like Us," and he claimed that they were using bots to do it. In his complaint, he claims that there was an unknown individual who called in to DJ.
I think it's gonna happen. People are not thinking about this. I think no one's gonna drop new music until this. If you're a UMG artist, I don't think you're gonna drop music.
Isn't everybody a UMG artist?
I don't know.
I feel like everybody's with UMG.
But the point is that I think we're gonna get into a shortage of music, because why would I drop if UMG is not doing their typical practices?
What it's gonna be. There's gonna be maybe a couple artists like that, and then there's gonna be like, oh, nobody's dropping, so everybody's gonna listen to me. Let me drop, and then people are gonna start dropping. I don't think it's gonna be, because don't forget, if big people stop dropping, the little people is like, oh, there's no new music.
That's an opportunity for the little people.
So the little,
but the people who benefit from this system, the heavy that we see as heavy hitters, because obviously the system gotta work for them to use it. The heavy hitters are not gonna be dropping.
But I don't know. I think they will swoop in still. Like it's gonna be like
now it has to be naturally what it gives. It's not gonna be inflated.
I don't think music is.
It's gonna go bad.
I don't think it's gonna stop.
Only for the small fish. The small fish will do okay.
We'll see.
Academic show and claimed that he was paid to use bots to create 30 million streams for "Not Like Us" on the first day of its release.
The most recent song I did do all the bots for, most of it and marketing, was "Not Like Us."
Now, a lot of people are going to say that's the cat.
Early on, when the song first dropped, it wasn't him. I'm not going to say he reached out to me himself, because obviously he didn't. It was definitely somebody from management. They wanted me to do 30 million early, which fed into the rest of the views, because obviously it was going to be a hit song either way. I like the song. I have payment proof, and I will DM that to you, as long as you won't expose it right now on stream in front of everybody, but I will send you all the proof, all the receipts and everything. Up front, I was promised 5K. Okay. They told me it was for a big artist, promised 5K up front. Okay. They sent me 2.5K. And then I was also promised, after the song performed, I was also going to receive, a little percentage of the song, so points on the song. And they also, the reason they did it is because they also needed that song to win.
Y'all didn't know that Kendrick used bots?
No, and I
thought that this was just the first time miraculously that a Drake record ever had more dislikes than likes, or you didn't know that was bots? Bots, to me, was a part of how you win the war versus Drake.
I just saw somebody on Twitter request to play certain...
I don't know, I never looked that deep into that. I never really cared for it, but I guess it's hard, It's all hearsay, though. I want to see proof, because right now people talking cool, everybody can have their opinion. That's what we hear, right? Sitting, having our opinions, but I want to see proof.
Find Loverboy on Spotify, and it just goes straight to "Not Like Us." I don't believe everything I see online, so let's just test it out, okay?
Okay, I tested this yesterday. It didn't work.
This is you. This is so you.
This is yes, this is me. Okay, let's see.
You're seeing my screen to a degree. All right. Play Certified Loverboy on Spotify. I see dead people. That's crazy.
Okay, that is a problem. And
no
way. And that's why he's suing Spotify. You know why it didn't work for me?
They changed it.
No, I used Apple Music. I don't have Spotify. That's why he's suing Spotify. That's a problem. That is a problem. You can do that.
Ooh. Well, I guess we don't have nothing to react to after this.
Oh. Well, what do you mean? Plenty of old music to react to, okay?
Ain't nobody gonna be dropping no music. I ain't dropping.
Hey Siri, play Certified Lover Boy on Spotify.
Do it, you do
Not
it.
Like This by Kendrick Lamar now playing on Spotify.
See, we did it wrong.
Hey Siri, play Certified Lover Boy on Spotify.
If you don't understand what you said.
Bro, if you keep talking in the background, you're definitely not gonna understand. That's his new song. But why the fuck he's playing Kendrick? What? They didn't fix it? Yo.
I would have immediately.
Yeah, that's my first. I got there. Immediately, I would have changed that.
Now they play a different song.
No, well, it's Squad Beloved's most. I guess it plays most recent Kendrick song. What the fuck?
Do it again. No, ain't no way. You lying.
Okay,
lying.
be quiet.
Okay,
so there's
okay.
no interference.
First,
Okay.
you don't gotta show your phone. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't see that. Okay. Hey Siri, play Certified Lover Boy on Spotify.
He gonna win that money. Drake just got richer. He just got richer. Explain that. Explain it. Explain that. Can you try with someone else? Like, can you try the opposite? Like, maybe try with Kendrick, play does someone else play? You understand what I'm saying?
What's
maybe?
his album name, Kendrick? GNC. What the fuck is his new album name? Because Certified Lover is an album, right? So, let me see. What's his album?
Do Vision of Love. Mariah Carey. I'm just kidding. Or Butterfly.
No, but I need the album name.
Okay.
So what Mariah's album?
I'm like Joy Blake right now because I'm gagged.
Bro, whatever. Yeah.
No.
Drake also accuses Universal of using payola to get Not Like Us played on radio.
Evasion of
and
privacy.
he insinuates that iHeartRadio.
Evasion privacy. Easy.
Hey Siri, play Invasion of Privacy on Spotify.
Yeah, that's part of the privacy. Wow. Wow.
No comment.
Video may have played a part in this, considering that they
maybe they can't switch because then they get more trouble. If they switch it because it's hiding evidence.
I so need the Lisa's a fucking cut.
Huh?
You know it's all about the money.
Yeah.
I need to cut that.
If they switch it now, they would have get charged.
It's gonna be Drake's gonna be in the
Drake
club.
just got richer.
He just got
I don't say Drake. Let me song.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
Let me song.
Like if it played,
that's bad. Like, that's why he did it. I ain't mad at him. I was never mad, but
if it played, I don't know, Certified Lover and started playing Michael Jackson,
so
Eminem,
everything else gotta
Nas.
be true. Everything else gotta be true. If this is true, everything else gotta be
well,
true.
no, that's not how logic works.
You're not trying to catch a case from UMG because we don't got Drake money. I get it.
No, not that. You can't just because one thing is true doesn't mean everything is true. I need to see
know,
evidence.
but now everything is sus.
But my point yesterday when we reacted to this, I didn't know evidence because I asked you, I didn't see it. Now I saw it, and apparently the keyword was on Spotify, and that's why Spotify is getting sued.
Yeah, but iHeartRadio is not Apple, right?
I know it's a radio station. I don't know. Wow, yeah. Major.
Week of its release, and another 40 million times when the video dropped. One of the DJs, Funk Flex, confirmed that there was a pay-for-play scheme going on. He said, some DJs been taking payola to play songs. I can't wait to see how this trickles down. I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I can tell you how this trickled down. It's going to be settled, and nobody's going to know what really happened.
Drake is not
to
lying.
Settle.
There are
don't you gotta agree?
No, Drake wants money, and Drake probably wants money and release from the contract. I don't think he wants to get involved.
For the people?
It's not for the people.
But if he did it for the people, I think he will recover for the people too in other artists.
Okay, but don't forget, if he does it for the people, he exposes himself because they did it for him. Well, allegedly.
Drake gonna be rich after this. Don't be saying things about Drake.
Allegedly. Well,
deals under the table with DJs. Should I name names? I can if you need me to. Drake also claimed that Universal Music Group terminated employees who have loyalty to him. Drake also filed a second complaint against Universal, claiming that Not Like Us spread harmful narratives about him, and the label failed to stop it, or at least censor the claims that he was a PDF file. Now,
okay, so this is the new, because I don't think that he filed about the contents of the song.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm like, why didn't he sue for that? Because, like, they called you, like, really bad things. Like, or you're not defending yourself.
Now, this part of the suit is a little Karen-ish for me.
Why?
Now, I do
no, you can't call someone a PDF and think it's okay.
You can in a rap battle, right?
No,
come on, it's a rap. It's part of the genre. Yeah, it's part of the genre. People gonna think it's real. Then come back and do this and
so we just throwing lines. So we just throwing lines.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You come on.
See, Drake, I'm really not.
No, the first part of the lawsuit I have no problem because it's not about the song. Whatever is being said in the song, you gotta work it out in the rap game. You know, it's not that part is Karen-ish.
No. Understand Drake's legal action here, but at the same time, Drake was mudslinging too. He was claiming that Kendrick was a wife beater without any proof. So is it fair that he now wants to sue?
Right. So, because by that logic, Drake is accusing UMG of not filtering the song. So, if this actually goes to court and Drake wins, what becomes to music? Music is gonna be filtered. Like,
maybe he feels like he got receipts to be saying what he's saying.
Doesn't matter, but he's accusing UMG of not filtering the music. He wanted the music to be
Drake,
filtered out.
Stick with the first half because the first half is strong.
I don't like the second half. This is not
Now that somebody lied on him, I don't know. I think Drake should have strategized a little differently.
Now, if he sued Kendrick for slander or libel, one of them, weak, but it doesn't have implications for the music industry.
Don't you think
this has implications for the music industry?
No, because then don't you think his target is UMG? He already got them on the first half. So why don't you throw in a little extra to get a little extra? Because you know they're gonna have to settle everything. He's gonna make it a zero-sum game. Settle it all, or you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I would throw in some other stuff
This might change music, especially like rap, forever.
Taking legal action, it would have been better for him to just lay low and take a hiatus and let Kendrick have his moment. And I know it hurts. But I think it would have benefited Drake in the end if he allowed people to miss him and then come back out and put out some of the best music of his life and reclaim his spot. But he decided to go the legal route, and I understand why he did it, but I just don't know if it...
Happy birthday, Marty. Oh, no, you don't. Let me get this.
The best step, because what typically happens when an artist tries to go up against the machine, they get burnt. Okay? We've seen it happen to Michael Jackson. Michael called out Sony. He called out Sony for their shady business tactics and also robbing artists blind. And, the industry always had it out for Michael because he owned half of Sony and ATV's catalog, which included very profitable catalogs like the Beatles catalog. So Michael Jackson had so much power, and they didn't like it, and they especially didn't like it when he called out Sony and Tommy Mottola.
Yep.
And so his career suffered
for Miss Mariah.
And Prince called out Warner Music for their unfair practices when it came to controlling his music and ripping him off for the music that he created and funded himself. He was ostracized for doing that. So both Michael and Prince suffered in their music careers, and they were on top at one point.
But both ended up being a legend, so who cares?
But they were kicked down after.
Both ended up being legends,
but
so who cares?
The thing is, they could be bigger.
Bigger than Michael Jackson, I don't imagine such things.
They went against the system. And
who's bigger than Michael Jackson?
No, they could have been bigger.
Who's bigger than Michael
Jackson? To really let you know, like...
He is the big... Like, who's bigger
I know
than
he's the biggest,
right.
But he could have been bigger.
How can you be bigger than the biggest?
Soon find out this is going to happen with him too. I mean, he's going against Universal Music Group, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. I don't know. This could be the end of Drake's reign in music. And this is not to say that he will be over completely, but he will never be the same. I'll just say that. Like, they will definitely try to smear his...
I would like him to drop an album now and see how the album performs organically versus all these tactics. Because, I don't know if people really vibe with Drake like that, how much of it is...
He did say he was gonna slow down.
Oh, yeah, he did say, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
His name some more. And it will be hard for him to gain the same favor that he had before. So, I don't know. But I guess he thought it was worth it to take legal action. And I think he has a case. But I don't know how this whole legal thing is going to pan out for Drake. Because right now, it's not making him look good. And the culture seems to be sided with Kendrick. I mean, Kendrick is the new king. And Kendrick is doing his thing. I'm happy for him. But also, I don't really know if Kendrick is going to be completely satisfied holding the top spot. At least I don't think he will find true satisfaction internally over it. I understand that he's very ambitious. He's confident. He wants to be the guy. He's competitive. And I love that about him. But does he want what comes with it? That's the question. Now, Kendrick has had a lot of mainstream success already, but he has also had the luxury of taking breaks and recharging and focusing on his art. But now that the industry is pushing him in Drake's position, he's going to have to deal with the pressure of dropping music more often. He's going to have to deal with the pressure of people critiquing his music and nitpicking at his artistry the way that they did Drake. He's going to have to get in more rap beats.
I don't think so, because Drake became mainstream artist. Kendrick music is not going to become mainstream like Drake did. Drake became mainstream because he started dropping pop music. So I don't see Kendrick giving up that rap music for pop. So he's never going to be Drake or bigger than Drake. Because he's in a niche. What Drake did, he broke out of the niche and he turned pop. And that's why I kind of stopped liking Drake, because he was no longer the rapper. He was more of a pop artist. Cool, good for him, not for me though. So I don't think that's going to be a problem with Kendrick, because I don't think Kendrick is going to give up the rap game. I don't think that's going to be a problem for him.
I'm hearing that there's a battle brewing between him and Lil Wayne, and I pray that they don't.
I feel like that's one-sided though. I don't think Lil Wayne is going to engage. I think it's.
He said he don't want to engage.
Yeah, I think it's Kendrick is mad at how Lil Wayne feels, but at the same time, how can you be mad how somebody feels though? It's not like Lil Wayne came out and dissed Kendrick.
Won't go at it, because that would just be.
They said,
honestly, but don't push this is where Kendrick is right now. This is what comes with being the top guy.
That's what Tupac said.
I know, but what he said in his last response to this whole situation is that don't awaken the beast. So I just wanted to reference the reference.
So we'll see what happens. But I do wish the best for both Kendrick and Drake. I think they both are great and they're needed in hip hop. They really are. But anyway, tell what you all think about.
All right, this was interesting. This was a better video than we did yesterday.
This one had me gagged. I didn't think it was gonna work.
I like that she brought receipts.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Yeah, interesting. This was a good video.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.